Hope, let's just start on the season. How are your feelings on how the overall campaign went?
I feel very pleased and relieved. I think I'm pleased it's over. It's been a long season with all the challenges that we've had to face. But generally, I think we've done better than expected and anticipated. I think to finish 6th this season is a real achievement for us, and everybody is absolutely delighted and pleased.
On a personal note, what does that top 6 finish mean to you, especially considering where you were after that Bristol defeat in January?
On a personal, I'm just really pleased. Pleased for myself, pleased for the staff. It's not just all about me. I think the work and effort that everybody's put in to get us to this point has been fantastic. The Bristol game was a real low for me personally, and the fact that we responded to that defeat so well against Chelsea and then the games after, I think just has been so rewarding. So for me personally, it's a feeling of reward for all the hard work that everybody's put in. So yeah, it feels good. I'm tired, but I'm pleased generally.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to say, but can you pick out a particular highlight? I'm pretty sure I know what game you're going to talk about though.
A highlight. Actually, there's been a few. I know Chelsea is the absolute standout, and I think that is a real highlight because of the way we responded after Bristol. So the manner in which we won that game when we weren't supposed to, the odds were firmly against us. And the response to the Bristol game and the way we managed the game, the way we defended and put our heart and soul into that got us the 3 points. Yes, the game was a definite standout, but the Man City game I thought was particularly good. The first game of the season, the Birmingham game, and the way we played and how the hard work in the summer all in that day seemed to come together, and it felt like we'd pushed forward. So there's been little bits of games where they've been either particularly good and you get a lot of joy from it, or particularly bad, i.e. Bristol, where you feel really low and you have those periods of doubt and, oh my God, is it going the way we want it to go? So it's kind of been a bit of a roller coaster at times.
Chelsea wrapped up the title at the weekend, and if you read any report or have watched any video reports on it, they always talk about Chelsea have only lost once this season, which is obviously to us. How does it make you feel when you see that quite clearly the best team in the country lost one game and it was to your side?
I think in one respect you feel really, I guess, proud that you were able to do that, and it's the talk is about Brighton, and it gives us a bit of attention that we deserve, a bit of recognition that we reserve. But then I flip it on the other hand and I go, we've got to be able to do that again. Otherwise, that means very little in my mind. We've got to be able to beat them again and beat them again and beat them again. And the reason I say that is because we're striving to finish higher in the table, to finish top 4, to win the league, to be in the Champions League, and ultimately that's the most important thing. So I take all the accolades and the niceties of that, but the bigger challenge is what I think of more than just that win.
In terms of seasons and experiences you've had over the years, how does this season rank in terms of difficulty, considering everything that's happening outside of the game with COVID and the pandemic and the lockdowns?
It's been difficult and challenging, I think, with everything we've had to do, the club, the FA, the administration side of it. It's been really challenging because we've had to put protocols in place that have really tested us. We've had to be in our own little bubble. We're very separated from everybody else. It's been a challenge. It's been a challenge beginning of the season, working in small groups, not having everybody together. It's been like this for everybody, by the way. But the fact that it was new and every day it's changing and you don't know, I guess you don't appreciate how serious it is unless you've been affected by it. We then have staff affected by it, players affected by it. It then means we have to go again and put new protocols in place, do new things at training. It's just been continuous. testing every week, testing twice a week. It has been relentless. But I must say, massive credit to the staff, especially the medical team, the players, for responding to it so well and just really getting on with it and recognising that we've been in a very privileged position to be able to continue in sport and do our jobs basically. But overall it's been a very bizarre year. No fans in the stadium, everything quite strict, separated changing rooms, not meetings, not allowed to come into people and meet. It's been a real challenge, but the good thing, everybody's just got on with it and tried to do the best they can, and it's got us where we are today, and that's 6th in the league.
You did mention that you're a bit tired because it has been a long season.
Yeah.
After having a bit of a break and a bit of a rest and relaxing, what's the plan for the summer? I'm assuming transfer-wise you expect to be busy, ins and outs?
Yeah, so I think once we knew we were safe and still staying in the league, and you relax in terms of worrying about, oh my God, the focus has got to be on the league, we could then sort of focus on next season really. We started doing that a few weeks ago now, planning the pre-season, where are we going to go, what does it look like, the rest period for the players, and by the way, players we want to try and bring in. The nice thing is we have a recruitment lead that he now does all of that. I've engaged with some players that we're trying to attract. We've already had those conversations, trying to get the best players in. So we're continuously working at bringing more and better players in, if you like. It's an ongoing thing. So while there is a period of rest, it will continue. So recruitment is a really important part of it at this time of the season.
How much does the 6th place finish help you in attracting players? Because it is a big difference between finishing top half to finishing 10th and surviving by 5 points.
I'd like to think it helps, but we won't know until we actually sign players. I think we've done remarkably well to get 6th, and I think people that are looking, and I'm hoping players that are looking, looking at us going, actually, they're a team I'd like to be part of. They look like they're heading in the right direction, and they're trying to do the right thing, and that could be a club for me. And that's the thing we're working on, trying to bring those players in.
And you've got the women and girls facility opening over in Lancing. Do you know when you're going to be able to move into that, and what difference is that going to make to you and the team?
I believe we're moving in August, September. The dates are yet to be confirmed. I think it's being fitted out, the final touches to it, so we can't move in until it's safe to do so in that respect. Massive difference as far as I'm concerned. We moved from the facility 100 yards, we're on the training pitch, whereas now there's a bit of travelling in between our office space, our gym, our training facility, so we'll claw back quite a bit of time. And I think to be in that kind of elite environment with all the other teams, you're training on one pitch, the academy are training on another, the girls are training on another pitch, the boys, the men, we're all in the same place. And you then, it gives you the opportunity to communicate with other coaches, see other players. It just has more of a on-pitch football feel about it that is quite inspiring. And the fact that the facility is state of the art, it's unbelievable, and if that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will.